Queen Prophet. What's the TV network you're going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
TV network you're going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
TV network you're going to be watching?
Pic TV Network.
TV network you guys going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
Happy man. What's the TV network y'all going to be checking out?
The Pic TV Network.
Pic TV Network.
Let's go.
David Evans.
Pic TV Network special going on right now. Listen, I'm here with one of my closest friends. We go down through the years. I used to hear that when I was young, but now down through the years. This pastor right here.
Yes.
She's talking about 30 years, 20 years. I guess 40 years right here. Travel together. Pastor Barnett, we love you, man. Dr. Angelo, we love you. Pastor Boy, we love you. Pic TV Network coming at you strong.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Shout out to Pic TV Network. Check them out. Black owned and operated. Let's support each other. I'm Zeke with the Universal Circus. I'll be tuning in.
This is B-Mitch from the Washington football team. Congratulations to David Evans and the Pic TV Network for showing positive TV programs on Roku. Let's help my brother David Evans and the Pic TV Network continue to grow. Go to www.pictvnetwork.com. That's www.picnetwork.com.
Hey everybody, Claudia Jordan here. Check out the Pic TV Network, now showing on Roku. David Evans is the president and is doing a great job showing quality TV programs to people all over the world. Let's support Pic TV. Go to the pictvnetwork.com. That's the pictvnetwork.com. Shout out to David Evans doing his thing. I love when people are out there making it really happen and doing beautiful, fantastic work. So shout out to you, and make sure you check him out on the Roku. All right, David Evans, congratulations, and keep me abreast of all the hot, products and shows and things you got going on. I'm really interested. All right, best of luck.
So happy for you to be on Pic TV Network. We're on Roku. Tell us about who you are and what you do.
Well, loaded question. But thanks for having me. I am a film producer. That is the shortest way I can say. But everything film I love, from writing to being on set and directing, a script supervisor, and many other facets. And if need be, if something needs to be swept, I'll sweep. It is no job too small or too big. But I love my actors, and I pride myself on being one with them and to make if I'm not the director, the director's vision comes to life.
That's amazing. We met at the film festival.
We did.
You got a good memory. Let me shake your hand.
So it was destiny. We met there, whatever. Look at us. See how things go full circle.
Yeah. So talk about some of the movies you featured in scripts you done.
So my baby, which I feel like I labored over, Starting Over Blues.
Okay.
It is a drama because I write drama.
Wow.
They call me the drama queen.
Okay.
It is a story about real life.
Okay.
Because we all have to start over at some point. If you've been on this earth long enough, you've had to start over.
Correct.
Some of us have got to start over and over again.
Right.
But every day is a new day to start over.
Correct.
So praise that. But what do you get with that second chance? What do you do with that second chance?
Mm-hmm.
Do you screw it? Do you let it go to waste?
That's right.
And Start Over Blues is about how people's actions based on their past experiences influences what they do on a day-to-day basis. And sometimes you made one mistake too many.
Wow. I'm proud of you.
That's Starting Over Blues.
Yeah.
But we just wrapped on A Christmas Bonus,
Okay.
written and directed by Shaka Balabani.
Whoa.
And entitled, which is a psychological thriller by Brandon Supercoop Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm production team on those two and many others.
Wow, I'm so proud of you. You know, on Pic TV Network, we do TV shows, commercial short films on Roku. And we getting ready to do some more things. And I need your help. We need your help. You know, bring some movies to Pic TV Network.
Okay, well, I have movies streaming on Amazon Prime and Tubi and on my shorts on YouTube.
Wow.
So we can put stuff your way. We just have to talk.
Yeah, we gonna talk about Pic
Each
TV.
one help one.
That's right. That's what we do. Yesterday we were part of the event downtown Washington D.C. The Department of Commerce, the Black Chamber of Commerce had about 3,000 people there. Mm-hmm. We did some shooting for that event, and we got something next week in Gaithersburg, Maryland. So we're gonna be telling people about you. You know, we can't wait. To
Everybody
see your
making their life.
Yeah, yeah. So talk about how you've been a native of DC all your life.
Wow. So I was born on Andrews Air Force Base because my grandfather was in the military.
Ooh, congratulations.
And from day 3, I was raised in Southeast DC. Or
Hold on. Hold on. Southeast. Now I can't. I've been in the city all my life.
Okay.
Now we're talking about the 80s, the 90s. Talk about when you was young coming through.
Okay. Well, there were streets that I could not go on. Like I said, I was raised by my granddaddy, so he said,
That's real Southeast.
You cannot go past this block,
That's
and
real
that block,
Southeast.
and that block.
I'm not talking about the gentrification Southeast of today.
Oh no. That you can't even recognize. I drive on the street like, oh, I don't know where I am. I look at the street signs. Oh, this is Georgia Avenue. Look at this. But yeah, but now I'm in Ward 9, good old Prince George's County.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I got to talk to the county executive because they charge us 10 cents for bags. You do the like, right?
Okay, so it's a thing called Amazon.
Right.
So what you do is
Okay.
go on Amazon and buy your bags. I
You
know
gonna
what this strap. I'm not paying no 5 cents.
God, all right.
I refuse. And okay, so first of all, they got the paper bags,
That's right.
but
That's
they
right.
ain't worth nothing.
I know. They change when you go to school.
I went to Giant,
Right.
and they come out with that, and I got all because I went in there. I totally forgot all about it. So I done
Right.
bought like $300 worth of groceries. They put them in them daggone, I don't know what it's made of. I don't even know it's made out of paper.
Right.
But anyway, it was raining.
Right.
So me trying to carry, because you can't carry two, well, you carry two, but then you got to hold it a certain way. So they fall, and I'm chasing cans down the road or whatever, because stuff that fell out. I'm like,
Right.
2 days. So damn straight.
Wow. I'm just trying to process all of that because I've been in this city all my life, and yeah, now we got to go to the store and pay for bags. You know, that's kind of whack. You know, I was shopping, I'm spending $100, $200. And they said, do you want a bag? What do you think? Do you think I want a bag? I got all these groceries. What do you think?
Okay, but the difference, because I refuse to go back how DC is right now, because they didn't purse out all my people, even though my mama is still in the house.
That's right.
Where I live.
And don't
live in,
sell.
And
don't
we are
sell.
not
don't sell.
selling.
That's right.
But yeah, but you drive in DC, them $100 tickets. Why? Just why? This is probably not even a conversation you want to have, but I just had to say it for anybody that's out there.
I got one today.
They catch you in DC. It's entrapment. It's entrapment. I tell you, it's entrapment.
Wow. Hey, we're going to go to a commercial break. I want to thank you for watching Pic TV Network. And my good friend WBGR, my brother, helped me to get started. So we'll be right back after this. Everybody, welcome back to the Pic TV Network special presentation Spotlight with Nikki. Nikki, tell everybody how they can get in touch with you.
Okay, Nikki Frazier Curry. I am on Instagram at Nikki, and it's 1K. Don't put another K in my name. It's NIKI, the number 4 words, Nikki 4 words, or on Facebook at Nikki Frazier, NIKIFRAZIER. I'm on, have my YouTube channel, that's Collective Media Group. It's the phonetic spelling, KELEKTIV Media Group. That's the YouTube channel. But you can find me, follow me.
Wow, thank you. And you know, we're at this event tonight talking about prayer. What does God mean to you?
Well, what it say? He's my all in all.
That's right.
I mean, there has been really low times. I was a single mother of 2 kids.
Wow.
So there have been times where I didn't think I was good enough.
Yeah.
And I took steps and thoughts, and those thoughts cloud your judgment. And you think, well, people be better off without you. But then a little nugget says, but you got more. You got
That's
more
right,
in you.
that's right.
So I'm bringing that more here or whatever, because I survived.
Yes.
I survived. I'm here.
Wow. Thank you so much. Pic TV Network special guest today. Thank you. We'll see you next time on
Thank
Pic
you.
TV. Thank you. Everybody, welcome back to the Pic TV Network special presentation Spotlight with Nikki. Nikki, tell everybody how they can get in touch with you.
Okay, Nikki Frazier Curry. I am on Instagram at Nikki, and it's 1K. Don't put another K in my name. It's NIKI, the number 4 words, Nikki 4 words, or on Facebook at Nikki Frazier, NIKIFRAZIER. I'm on, have my YouTube channel, that's Collective Media Group. It's the phonetic spelling, KELEKTIV Media Group. That's the YouTube channel. But you can find me, follow me.
Wow, thank you. And you know, we're at this event tonight talking about prayer. What does God mean to you?
Well, what it say? He's my all in all.
That's right.
I mean, there has been really low times. I was a single mother of 2 kids.
Wow.
So there have been times where I didn't think I was good enough.
Yeah.
And I took steps and thoughts, and those thoughts cloud your judgment. And you think,
Hey everybody, we're here with the biggest spotlight on Pic TV Network with Queen Howard. She's been my friend for all 15 years. You've seen her on Double Cross. You've seen her on all social media. You've seen her do this big event in DC with actors, producers, directors, and have the keys to the city and opening doors for people everywhere. Queen, tell them why you do this.
Oh, wow. Well, first of all, I'm grateful to all the creative roles here in the DMV because now folks don't have to go to Hollywood. They don't have to go to Atlanta
Right.
to get selected to be in a film, or they don't even have to go to New York.
Right.
Because a lot of the great film directors are creating a lot of work for the citizens right here.
Right.
So one of the reasons why I wanted to do the prayer for the Mountain of Entertainment and leaders uniting to pray with actors, dancers, producers, film producers, cinematographers is because this industry is rough.
It is.
It's up and down. You know, we had a strike, and I know one actress told me she only got like 21 cents,
Wow.
you know, during the strike.
Wow.
So then we had COVID. And so with this camaraderie, a lot of them have covered each other during the tragedy.
Right.
They shared crews, they hired each other on each other's sets to keep everybody working.
Right.
So I wanted to keep that camaraderie going on, but I wanted to keep it going on with God first. That's
That's
the
it.
difference.
That's it.
We're trying to make God first because without him, I wouldn't be a casting director. I wouldn't have been casted in a BET show I'm in where they were looking for a man who was 33 and I'm nowhere near 33 and I'm not a man.
Right.
So with those opportunities that have come for me, I want to be able to present a platform for so many others that aspire to do the same thing that I do.
Wow. You know, when I see you, we have a different relationship, not only in church, but now in the entertainment world. When I see you with Dietrich Hatton, who, you got to give a shout out
He
to
was
him.
watching. Hey, DD Hattie, I saw you watching earlier, and that's big because you know he's a film director.
Oh yeah, he's big.
He's got several shows he
man.
has done. You know,
Biggest
so
name in
he might.
gospel.
Yes, he might have saw somebody that he was interested in, and he'll call me up and say, "Okay." He calls me. Apostle. I'm like, yes, what do you want, Pastor Dietrich Von Hatton? But he was watching today, and that says a lot. When, you know, he's even encouraged by the work that I am doing. So he would join on live and watch us. But I've been blessed to work with phenomenal artists like him. I have another one, Jokia. She's been #1 twice on billboards in the past 2.5 years. I also have Titus Showers, who was just #1 a year or so ago. I do booking with Jacqueline Carr. I just finished booking Canton Jones on something. I do booking with Jermaine Dolly. I do booking with J.J. Harrison. You know, it's a list of them. God has blessed me to be able to work with. I manage groups from other countries. They have a group that went to #1. They have a new single coming out. Their name is The Last Call. We're working on that now because COVID really hurt them. They live on an island, it's only 22 square miles. And you couldn't even leave off the country. So, and then I have another Caribbean artist, DJ Nicholas from Jamaica. And he's been blessed to be on everybody's albums. He's been on Dietrich's, he's been on Todd Delaney's, you name it. So it's just awesome that God would entrust me with people's careers. And I manage and represent film producers.
I know, but I want to say thank you, Queen, because you have done something that nobody that I have seen do in DMV. You have the keys to all these big connections that you have, but you connect the connectors and then you open other doors. You have the keys to the city, then you open the doors. Because I'm sitting here now to be the president of Pic TV Network. You've seen us on Roku, you've seen our TV sales commercials, but I've been praying to come into the movie industry to the next level. I have short films, but mine is nowhere near being in the studio with real deal people like in that room casting and all these actors up here. These 2 days has changed my life.
Wow.
This woman right here, y'all hear this? This woman right here, she got a big check coming, folks. You said, what can I get though, right?
Send it. I said, send it.
And let's talk about this. Queen, you can't get to this level without great opposition. Tell people you had to fight through some stuff. You just
Still fighting because I'm covering people in prayer. I'm covering film directors. Film directors come to me for prayer with their intricate issues and circumstances and problems, and it has to be confidential. And I know that the enemy thinks that he has the film locked up. He has the music department locked up, but there's some remnants, there's some believers out here that God has an assignment to make a difference visually, and they need people undergirding them, and they need people who are bold enough to say what thus saith the Lord. Because the film director came to me, I'm just going to be straight up. We had a premiere Thursday night, Kingdom Reign. And Joshua Coates, he's a film director I managed for years, and he's doing big things out in Hollywood right now. And so he came up to me after the film he was actually looking for me to bring me up on the stage. And he came up to me and he said, so what's next? What did you see? Did you think? He started asking my opinion of the film, and then he said, I know you flow prophetically. Could you prophetically see where I was going?
Wow.
And he wanted my advice. Do you all know what that meant to me? For somebody to come to me and to ask me, what is God showing me prophetically? And that they're going to trust what I say to them. So I just can't say anything to these film directors because it's going to change and alter the dynamics of somebody's life, because we're talking about people who are out there with millions, 100 million, or whatever. People, I'll show Double Cross, the #1 show.
That's right.
We're like the poster children for All Black TV Network. And
Jill Nelson, Pam.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. You came to the premiere. You remember that? You
amazing.
came to the premiere. We had over 65 press people
Hollywood
there.
flew here.
Yes. And I had invited all them press people. They came from all over the globe. And see, that's another thing. We want to make sure, oh, thank you, Jesus. He's giving me another name versus Hollywood. He really is. He's giving me another name. He gave me a vision while they were speaking last night of a round table. And if you're listening to me and you're that investor he gave me a vision of a round table of investors that were sitting at the table with me. And God had told me strategically who to select to sit at that table so their films could get out. And day before him telling me that, I had just met a gentleman that is an investor that sets up investment banks all over the Caribbean. I'm calling you out, sir. I'm not going to say your name. And he also is assigned to the Portier family, Sidney Portier's family.
Jesus.
So he just invested in 3 films. I'm looking for the rest of the investors because God has made me a connector. To connect. I'm a midwife, and I understand that. And sometimes you talk about pain and warfare. Sometimes I cry because I'm like, God, where are my midwives?
Because you are opening doors. People came from Philadelphia. There was a couple I interviewed last night.
Phoenix. They've 2 film producers that flew in from Phoenix to be here with us last night. And they're part of my prayer partners. One of them is an apostle.
One young lady, she said, I came down from Atlanta just for you.
Wow.
She said she was in there. She's a pilot. I remember
Dr. Rhonda.
Yeah.
She's part of Mega.
She's
Mega
on the
Mind.
plane now. She's flying
back to Atlanta. She round trip. She's now the company she works for. Tressa, I love you. So if you watch this, Tressa, hey, Tressa and her sister and her brother, it's 3 of them. They kind of work together with Mega Minds. And Rhonda is the chaplain for Mega Minds, and she's one of the producers, and they have shot over 25 films.
Wow.
And they're located in the DMV. But right now they're shooting a film in Atlanta. She promised me she would be here. She caught a plane.
Yes, she did.
And she round trip to speak last night and to speak today. And we had to escort her out to go
she
catch her
could have
plane.
charged $25,000, $50,000 for
Oh,
that.
God.
Maybe $75,000.
I told her, hit me up because I got to give you your money. She said, girl, please.
Jesus.
I'd rather have favor than anything else. I know God's hands are on me, which is why I've been through so much. I know that He has entrusted me with so much. I know that this is why I cannot get out of His will. There are multitudes. There's nations. Right now, I'm negotiating with various countries to bring film producers into their countries right now to establish relationships and partnerships to help. Yeah, I'm doing that right now to help those countries get promoted from a minister of tourism standpoint or whatever it may be, or to provide opportunities for film producers instead, so they can get an authentic Caribbean person with an authentic accent. They can get an authentic Hispanic person with an authentic Hispanic accent, but then the marriage can be established where you provide work for people who on the land who may not have the money to get a boat or a plane to get off their land because their land is circulated by water. You hear me?
Yep.
So these are just some of the things God has assigned me to do.
You're watching the special Pic TV Network Bright Light on the Queen right here, Queen Howard. Queen, tell everybody how they can get in touch with you.
Well, I'm doing better. I was telling the other person who interviewed me, I'm not an influencer yet, but
Where they can write the check? Tell us where they write the check to.
they can write the check. You can write that right now. You want to write a check, you can write it
And she
to
will
me
use it to
right
bless
now.
people. She will use that money. We had a young lady who, 20 years old, came from Philadelphia, drove up and down just to be with you today.
Wow. And she got casted. I think she did.
She
I
did.
think she got casted. Yeah, if you want to write a check, my company is called Faith Management.
Yes,
That's FAITH Management. Because I had to have some faith to do this. I walked away from a full-time medical career. I have like 8 degrees people don't even know about. And the Lord called me out and said, start Faith Management.
Queen, when I looked at the flyer and you had directors, actors, producers, I looked at that thing, and I just came from the Black Chamber of Commerce event with 3,000 to 5,000 people this week, and I seen what you did. And give a shout out to WGBR. We got to do that.
Oh yes.
And what they did to open doors. But when I seen you bringing all of these folks together, I have never seen anybody.
Is whether or not we're going to move out on it. And so Michael Chin, who is a film director, he has 3 films right now. We're working on several. We've established a partnership with some major production companies and networks. And so you're going to see a lot of work coming out of him. And I went to Michael and I said, listen, God has given me this vision. And being that I manage you, I said, you got to come on now because I'm a midwife.
Right.
I said, you got to come on. You got to jump on board with me. So we started brainstorming, and it was the Lord who selected who he selected. I know a lot of film producers all over this globe, but it was the Lord who selected the ones that walked up in the door. And this is why the presence of the Lord has been in this, even though they're doing films on BET, Hallmark. They're doing films on Tubi, but they got secular networks they're doing films on right now. And there's a main network I just finished casting for. I can't even say the network, but it's none of the ones I just said. And we're going to shoot in the summertime. And I thank God for that opportunity because I was casting and finding talent and just being at the right place at the right time. And the producer, the executive producer said, I want you.
Yep. I'm telling you, when you was in Double Cross, y'all got to see it. When you finish looking at this, go over there. I think it's on Tubi.
It's on Amazon Prime, all black. It's on a lot of streaming platforms all over.
But Double Cross, when she put that role in Double Cross, y'all, she blew me. I said, that's Queen Howard. I'll hug my TV.
But you know what? She's a dichotomy. Diane, who is over sex trafficking children and selling them. But in the other one on BT Plus, I play a pastor. So it's 2 different ends of the spectrum. And people may say, why would you be in a child sex trafficking movie? Well, first of all, I knew the film producers. Okay, I've been working with them since they were teenagers. Howard and Crystal Gibson of them Gibsons. Yes. I managed them back when they were teenagers. So when that opportunity came for me to cast it, and then Crystal saw a role for me in it, I said, she knows I don't want to be naked. She knows how I want to look. That's why she made me a very elegant, no nonsense, child sex trafficking woman. And I said, you know what, I'm going to use this to bring awareness to what is happening. That's why I wanted it. Because somebody said, how you be an apostle when you do this or whatever? I said, I want to bring awareness. And I knew that Crystal was going to tastefully write my role. Now I had to bring some action now. You a mess. I had to give all of that. It was all up in the eyes.
You put it down.
I had to.
Put it down.
If when you open that platform for me, I'm not going to let you down. You understand what I'm saying? So I like the dichotomy. Now, one of them that was here last night, she's writing a lead role for me in another movie. Bernita, she's a script writer. She talked to me at a premiere, and she said, I'm going to write you a lead. And I have another director that told me he was going to write me a lead. It's like he's in LA. I call him up. Dude, Dale, where my lead? Okay. He was shooting in Belize. And he said, I'm going to get you. I said, okay, that's going to give me time to drop my 20 pounds because I'm normally skinnier than this when we shoot. And he told me he wants me to be like a black misery.
Wow. Wow.
He wanted me to go there.
Wow.
So I can't wait for that one because that's going to challenge me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then your boy Gil put me in this play, and he had me play a grandmother.
I
But
saw it.
I was
I
like,
was
Gil,
there.
what a grandmama.
I can see it.
But he made me sassy. Miss Pearl.
You queen. But
She
queen,
was
before
sassy.
we close, when are you gonna bring Dietrich Hatton to this area?
Oh, check this out. I'm so glad you asked that. April the 19th.
Wow.
Dee Dee Hattie will be right here doing a
No.
listener.
Hold up. Did y'all hear that? Pic TV Network World, DC, Maryland, Virginia, they always stand outside getting you can't get in.
Right.
Talk about it again.
Dietrich Haddon will be right here, WBGR TV and radio, doing a listener party for his newest single. And then later on, he'll be back in full concert because he's on the tour. He and Pastor Mike and Anthony Brown will be back sometime in May or something like that on the full tour. But Dee Dee Hattie is coming here April the 19th on that Friday. Tracy Morgan is the host. And folk ain't gonna be able to get up in here.
You can't.
They're not gonna be able to
We
get up
probably
in here.
put a tent outside
They're
and
not
let's
gonna
just
be able
have
to get up in here.
let's have a little big. Let's put a 10,000 seat
Yeah, they're
tent
not gonna be able
outside.
to get in here. That's April the 19th on a Friday. Come to WBGR Studio, 8401 Corporate Drive, Hyattsville, really Landover. What is that subway over there?
That's
Is that Addison? What's that? No, it's not Addison.
That's I think Greenbelt.
It's Green? No,
I
that
think
ain't
so.
Greenbelt.
We'll figure that out.
Well, it's a subway station right across the street in a Courtyard Marriott. But Dee Dee Hattie will be here.
We'll be here.
So I'm glad you asked about
Queen,
that because that's right around the corner.
It's right.
He's going to be here.
And while we're talking about WGBR, we're collaborating with Pic TV Network, WGBR, Roku, everybody coming together. Queen,
And he's on Fire Stick too.
Yeah, give a shout out to him, my man.
Oh, that's my boy.
Yeah.
Because he and I have partnered in all this series of stuff you're going to be saying. Yeah. I've been knowing Doc for 30 years. He and his wife, Dr. Leslie, for 30 years. We have been friends. And regardless of
And
me,
you know he don't do this to everybody.
no, he doesn't. And we've been talking about a partnership. This is crazy. He and I have been talking about a partnership ever since he was in the last building.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he took the building that Kathy Hughes had.
Wow, hold up, stop right there to let the world know. Our brother took the building where Kathy Hughes is. Do y'all know who that big that is?
His office was over there.
I remember.
And he had a studio over there.
I remember.
And then God told him it was time to shift. And so he shifted over here. And I told him, I said, listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but working with me, you're going to need a bigger place. Because there is a conference room back there that holds like 150 people, whatever. But I was like, no, Doc, you keep working with me, we're going to have a bigger situation. Because the timing is now for God's people to be exposed, to be put in the forefront. God keeps telling me hidden treasures. And it's time for people to find out what those hidden treasures are. And it's in their gifting. It's a multiplicity of gifts. We're not one-dimensional. We want to act, I used to teach school, and that's all I did. And I was like, there's more to me than teaching school. It's got to be something else. I'm just saying. I'm sitting in a classroom every day, and I love my children, but God said it's going to be a time for you to shift, and I'm going to tell you the time when you shift. You got to shift when I tell you to shift.
Yeah.
That's important. You must shift when he tells you to shift, because he told me to shift, Bishop. He let me win every science, engineering award you can think of, teacher, or everything. And then what I did was I went back to stable money that I thought was stable and got back in the classroom. And he said, your spirit has outgrown the classroom. And I was miserable and frustrated because I didn't shift.
And this woman has been in super arenas with NFL players. And it's some names she can't say on here, but she knows NBA players.
Yeah.
I saw you talking to a big cat out there the other night. I couldn't go over there because that conversation was too big for me.
Oh, okay.
But that was a big star. You know what I'm saying?
When was this? I'm always I
can't go with you on TV, but you know some people who have got the spotlight on them all the time.
I do. I'm in
when
the
you're saying Dietrich Hatton, that name above, I mean, whatever he has something, everybody gonna be drawn to what Dietrich Hatton's doing. And you know him one-on-one. Every time I see it on social media, you right there.
I represent him. I've been with him for 30 years. Wow. And I just thank God that he has entrusted me with such a dynamic man of God, because if you work with somebody and they put their ministry in your hands and say, okay, that's a lot of pressure. And this is why I have to stay on my face, because it's not just Dietrich and me, it's these film producers, you know what I mean? The Lord has entrusted me with more. But the interesting thing is I started in film. See, people don't know my backstory. I started in film and television, and the Lord had told me, give it up. Wow. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to write movies. The Lord said, give it up. I said, give it up. I'm just getting started. And I was on my way to casting, and I was doing some casting with some heavyweights. I did some casting cameos in a movie that Charlie Sheen is in. I was doing some heavy stuff. Lord said, give it up. And I started representing and managing national recording gospel artists. And I started working with play directors like Tyler Perry, David Talbert, Emmanuel Seegers, Mike Matthews. Is there a lot of them now are film directors?
That's right.
So Chuck West from Octet, we worked together. So he put me in his film. He knew me from a long time ago, but he didn't know me as an actress. And so I'm just saying this to shut up, because I know you have somebody else to interview. But what happened was, when God told me to go back in the industry, he said, I'm going to restore back to you the years that the cankerous worm, the locust worm, the caterpillar worm has stolen from you. He told me that. He said, it's time to go back. I thought I was too old. I was a 20-some-year-old. And when I wanted to act, I was modeling, dancing, bomb figure, whatever. But that's gone, okay?
Right.
So I'm like, God, how you going to do this with me? He said, go back in it. And when I went back in it, it just started happening just like that. And he said, with them artists, my focus is not just artists.
Yeah.
He said, now connect them to synchronization deals. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Help them bridge the gap, because when COVID hit, none of them were out singing.
That's right.
But if they had a song that was on a movie, it could have been playing. You feel me on all of that?
Wow.
So I had to shift, not just for me, but I had to shift for those that were connected to me when God said so. And so he told me, right now, my emphasis is film and television, and the artists that I represent, I'm bringing them over to, like Joe Kia, I casted her in Double Cross, so I'm bringing them over to where God has placed me so it can expand what God has given them. There's 5 ways the enemy tries to attack us. Taste, touch, hear, smell, and see. Those are 5 portals. What? Television, music. The Bible says, touch not the unclean thing. I watched a lady yesterday that caught a disease all over her face from touching a wig. Okay? So these are the 5 portals that the enemy used. And God told me, homegirl, you got to tackle all 5 of them. So this is why the emphasis is on the visuals right now, because so many of our young people are being shifted from what they emulate, which is on TV, and they'll sell their souls so quick for stardom.
That's right.
And God needs some folk who are part of the fivefold ministry, his governmental ministry, that are going to say, no, baby, you don't have to do it this way. So that's why I'm here.
This has been one of the greatest interviews in the history of Pic TV Network. You guys seen this on TV shows, commercial short films, all of it. You paved the way for our network to come on with actors, directors, producers. I've been praying for this, and now we're here because of you. This will never, ever, ever be forgotten. Now, Queen, before we leave today, I got to get this check to you. Wait a minute.
Oh, my God. Don't you make me fall off this chair. Ooh, okay. That's the beginning of what you're going to open up a floodgate of those investors.
All right.
I'm serious. Are you serious? Y'all, help them get a pen. Where are they with the pen? Because that first person that does it is going to open it up. Remember, I spoke of the investors table. So it's going to start the floodgate, because when they sow into me, I'm sowing into somebody else, and it's opening up some kingdom stuff. It's not for me, it's for the kingdom.
And there's a host of young people, Queen, before we close out. These people are 19, 18, 17 years old. You did a casting for actors. I seen the hallway full of them in the rain.
More. It should have been more, though, because I would have come here, rain, sleet, hail, anything that wasn't deadly. If it's what I want, because folk got to learn how to invest in where they believe God is taking them. Little rain, you don't melt no rain. I've been in places where it snowed and I still showed up. Folk will go to a basketball game. They'll go see their favorite football team and sit outside in some bleachers with some snow. But they don't want to invest in themselves. They want everything microwavable and quick. And a lot of that is because of what the internet has done. You got instantaneous hit, influencers who hit this, that, and the other. It's been it's been like a microwavable experience, and they don't go through the process. But I would have gone through the process if I knew all. Between yesterday and today, we have had 15 film directors and casting directors. Right.
Bonafide too.
Bonafide. These are real people,
real deal,
with real resumes,
and movies
that are already out, bestsellers all over this globe. They were right here. WBGR.
Shaka last night said, "David, I got a part for you in the movie."
See there, just because you were here.
He said, "I got a part."
And let's not even forget Allison Williams, the singer that was here last night. Know my name. Her team called me up, said, "Can we pass through?" This is a Grammy-winning singer.
Big.
R&B jazz singer. She said, "Can we pass through?" She was on tour promoting her new single. I said, "You coming through here, we praying for you." And she said up in there, "I'm not leaving." She said, I want prayer. She said, I said, "I'm not letting you go without prayer." So I stopped one of the speakers because she had to leave. I said, "Listen, we got to pray for her right now." And so we prayed for her. And that's what this is about. I don't know what she could be going through. She said she was 62.
Yep.
Coming back out a new single at 62. I don't know the mindset, but I know God does.
Wow. This is big, folks. One of the biggest spotlights in the history of Pic TV Network with the Queen Howard from the DMV. Now, if you want to get in touch with her, you got to, I'm telling you, if you want to get into movies, acting, directing, this is the hookup. She connects connectors. This lady right here, she's a queen, y'all. Don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this. Watch it again. Thank you for your time, Pic.
Hey everyone, this is big. I want everyone to download the Pic TV network on your Roku search bar. My brother David Evans is growing Pic TV fans, and I want us to help my brother blow up Pic TV. Boom! Click and play www.thepictvnetwork.com. Bomb.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor. Yo, looky here. I love Pic TV, my favorite TV network on Roku. They all laugh. Yo, looky here, Dave. Want you to come hang with a brother on the fifth floor, and we can sit back eating up a whole lot of your sandwiches and checking out some Pic TV. That's what I'm talking about, my dude. So once again, to my man, them over there at Pic TV Network, my dude over there, David Evans, the president, doing it the right way.
It's the biggest. You know what I'm talking about? Hey. Yeah. She want the She want the
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm your host, Izumi, and we are reporting live from Los Angeles, California, and we are on Pic TV Network on Roku TV. And if you're not tuning in right now, you better tune in because you do not want to miss the latest and hottest indie music videos, fashion, celebrity news, interviews, and so much more for you guys that we're going to bring a home for all indie artists and all genres of music. So we are the streets, we are the culture, and we are the content. Stay tuned, Roundtable TV.
right now from New York, singer, and she's also has a radio. Blessing people from all over the world. Tell them about who you are and what you do, Allison.
Well, people would know me as Allison Williams,
Yes.
recording artist. My friends call me Alley Cat. From New York originally. They call me the first lady of Def Jam because I was Russell Simmons' first R&B artist signed to that label. And prior to that, I did a lot of background singing, and I allow myself to celebrate 50 years in the hip hop genre as well, 50th anniversary, because when I was coming up, before I became quote unquote Allison Williams, recording artist in my own right, I sang on a lot of seminal records in the rap genre before rap became this thing that is not often, something we can be quite so proud of as it gave birth to hip hop. And now we have to really question some of the hip hop artists and the messages that they choose to send. However, back in the day when it was just about, I'm trying to be the best person I can, I'm trying to go to school and come up, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to shoot nobody, and I'm not trying to, just degrade anybody. People like Curtis Blow had songs like "If I Rule the World," so I sang that.
That was you?
Well, a lot of people would think it's Lauryn Hill because that's the most recent version.
Right.
But Lauryn was 10 years old when I sang that song. She came 10 years later and sang it. If I rule the world, I love all the girls, and songs like Fat Boys and that group, and they're playing basketball.
Yeah.
We love that basketball. So songs that go way back. At that point in time, I was the hook girl and sang the hooks and co-arranged a lot of that music and booked contracted the sessions for the singers to come in, and that's how we were making our money in the studio. And then I got an opportunity once I met Russell, and he decided he wanted to put Def Jam together, but he also wanted an R&B arm to it.
Okay.
Because he'd grown up having wonderful basement parties, and what best kids do.
Right.
And he listened to classic R&B music.
Right.
So he wanted, he had a Berry Gordy mentality. He wanted to have something that could represent the new school R&B, which was in the 80s for me, but in a way that it would be acceptable to all people who had come up with real true soul music. So it was myself, Orange Juice Jones, Tishawn, and Chuck Stanley, and we were the R&B division of Def Jam at that time. And I continue to go around and perform Just Call My Name, and like I said, working on new gospel music. I'm excited about getting the music into the marketplace. We got about 5 songs finished now, and I'm working on a project called MVP, and that stands for, most people would say Most Valuable Player.
Correct.
But MVP is Music, Vocal, and Performing Arts Academy. That's what MVP Academy is. And I want to give back and teach young people how to not just know music or theory, not to just know theater, literature, poetry, not to just know all production of podcasts, radio broadcasts, and so on and so forth, film or what have you, but to teach somebody a work ethic.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, because of what we're dealing with the social media platforms, it just all comes too quick. And it all comes too instant.
Yeah.
And it's a very watered down version of what the work is that you have to put in to garner not only quality and something that has that is steeped in integrity, but longevity.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to teach them.
And I can tell you a season. I can tell you not just coming along and putting something together with ChatGPT or AI or doing something out here with the apps. You're seasoned. And I can respect that. When you say those songs, I can remember back in the day. This is a legend here, y'all. But Queen, I want to talk about for a minute the transition from New York, the Big Apple, to North Carolina. That's a whole different vibe, a whole different climate. Talk about that.
Even as a kid, I'm Harlem born and raised, and I always think that song, I said, well, I'm a native New Yorker. I always think that song was about me. But I always thrived when I got out of the city. When I went to a park, when I went on a camping trip, when I went to visit family members that lived in the suburbs. I wanted trees and grass. So the minute I thought about moving, I said, well, try Jersey. And you can still stay close to the city, but Jersey didn't work out. So just so happens I had been honored to be mentored by our beloved Dr. Maya Angelou. And Dr. Angela would bring me down to Winston where she lived and have me do different events for her, different things for Oprah, different things for Wake Forest, and just planting seeds and pouring into me. And I decided back in 2012 or 13 I wanted to move to Winston, but it didn't happen then. I was still traveling around and trying to figure out, what is my support mechanism is going to be. Anyway, we lost Dr. Angela. Dr. Angela transitioned in 2014, but I never lost that desire to live there. I was about to move. I had my train ticket. I had as much luggage as I could carry, and I was on my way in March, late February, March of 2020, and I went to go get on the train, and the train had been taken off the schedule. So I went to my best sister friend's house, and I said, I gotta spend the night till tomorrow because I gotta, I don't have any place else to go right now. I'm out of my old apartment. So they'll come over. They never put the train back on the track. She said, well, give it to the weekend. That Monday they shut down New York, and that Tuesday they shut down the nation. And from March to July, I was in Queens. And we just looked at each other and said, well, I guess this is what we're doing. And we looked up, and the sun would come up and the birds would come out, and then the sun would go down, and we'd just be in the house. And once a week we'd run out and get groceries and run back as fast as we could. New York was deep in so many ways, to be able to see the city bare with no people. To see the air quality change, to be able to move freely with little to no traffic. It was a different experience, but it made me know that now more than ever, it's time for you to make your move. So when July came, I said, I'm going to give them to get past the 4th of July when they're acting particularly crazy. Because they had been setting off fireworks for no reason at all. So I'm going to give them a chance. And I got on the road and I drove myself down to North Carolina. Wow. And I stayed in a hotel for about 3 weeks until I was able to find a place. And I've never been happier with the decision to go. Because I wake up to just what I wanted, trees and grass and birds. And it makes me happy. And I'm able to bring something to that region of the country where they really want culture. They have so many things. They have the National Black Theater Festival. They have all kinds of things that are in line with what I do, and I'm able to give them what it is that I have and give it to them in a way that they would normally have to. They got to bring somebody in to give them that. They bring in a Debbie Allen, or they bring in a George Faison, or they bring in somebody from Broadway in New York. I live right there. And so now I'm able to.
I met Bernadette Stannis.
Yes, that's my girl Bernie.
Come on, I got her personal line. I assist her when she comes to DC.
Really?
I take her around.
I'm going to see her in August because she's always at the festival. And we have, oh my gosh, I love Bernie so much. And we always take out an updated picture, and she'll pick a shirt, go pick a shirt. I got all kinds of. And it's so funny you mentioned her. The young man that's back there, Michael, the youngest little guy in the room. When I look at him, his spirit is so much like Ralph Carter, who played Michael on Good Times. When Ralph was his age, that's just who he even kind of looks like him. When I look, I said, Mike, he reminds me of Ralph Carter.
And that's why I say, spirit. I know you're seasoned, and we got to go to a commercial break, but I can tell, I can sit in this seat and say, this is history. This is legend. You got so much. You know what? I'm the president of Pic TV Network. You have a show on my TV network. We're gonna give you a full hour to do what you like to do. Did y'all hear that, in America? This is David Evans.
He said it out loud in front of the camera and everything.
You're seasoned. You know Bernadette.
Yes.
Wow. And I was with LL Cool J came here.
Okay. Now we were label mates. It would be LL, it would be Houdini, myself, Orange Juice Jones, and we'd all be sitting in what was the office about as big as this room, and we'd wait for Russell to come back from his meetings, and we would have our cassette tapes, and whoever was sitting in the chair closest to the office, that's who got to be heard first. So if you got up to go to the bathroom, you lost your seat.
Did y'all hear that, America?
So, we came up, and it's so funny when they tell the story of Def Jam, they'll tell a story that says LL Cool J, Public Enemy, Houdini, and then they jump to Jay-Z. There's a laundry list of people that were Def Jam artists that honed, cut their teeth right there in a place that not only changed the music, but created a culture all its own.
Wow.
But who laid that foundation, and it's unfortunate that they don't tell the story, you know, in its entirety.
Wait,
but
you gonna be able to tell on
because I'm gonna have an hour on Pic TV.
Do y'all
I
hear
can
that?
tell it.
It's
I can
already
tell it.
done.
Hey everyone, this is big. I want everyone to download the Pic TV network on your Roku search bar. My brother David Evans is growing Pic TV fans, and I want us to help my brother blow up Pic TV. Boom! Click and play www.thepictvnetwork.com. Bomb.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor. Yo, look at here. I love Pic TV, my favorite TV network on Roku. They all laugh. Yo, look at here, Dave. Want you to come hang with a brother on the fifth floor, and we can sit back eating up a whole lot of the sandwiches and checking out some Pic TV. That's what I'm talking about, my dude. So once again, to my man, them over there at Pic TV Network, my dude over there, David Evans, the president, doing it the right way.
Pic TV Network special going on right now. Listen, I'm here with one of my closest friends. We go down through the years. I used to hear that when I was young, but now down through the years. This pastor right here.
Yes.
She's talking about 30 years, 20 years. I guess 40 years right here. Travel together, Pastor Barnett, we love you, man. Dr. Angelo, we love you. Pastor Boy, we love you. Pic TV Network coming at you strong.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Shout out to Pic TV Network. Check them out. Black owned and operated. Let's support each other. I'm Zeke with the Universal Circus. I'll be tuning in.
This is B-Mitch from the Washington football team. Congratulations to David Evans and the Pic TV Network for showing positive TV programs on Roku. Let's help my brother David Evans and the Pic TV Network continue to grow. Go to www.pictvnetwork.com. That's www.picnetwork.com.
Hey everybody, Claudia Jordan here. Check out the Pic TV Network, now showing on Roku. David Evans is the president and is doing a great job showing quality TV programs to people all over the world. Let's support Pic TV. Go to thepictvnetwork.com. That's the pictvnetwork.com. Shout out to David Evans doing his thing. I love when people are out there making it really happen and doing beautiful, fantastic work. So shout out to you and make sure you check him out. on the Roku. All right, David Evans, congratulations, and keep me abreast of all the hot, products and shows and things you got going on. I'm really interested. All right, best of luck.
What's the TV network you're going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
What's the TV network you're going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
What's the TV network you're going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
TV network you're going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
TV network you're going to be watching?
Pic TV Network.
TV network you guys going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
Happy man. What's the TV network y'all going to be checking out?
The Pic TV Network.
Pic TV Network.
Let's go.
David Evans.
Spotlight is shining bright on King Johnson today. He's from the DMV. Tell everybody how they can get in contact with you.
So I'm on Instagram, magnanimous_32. All right, it's gonna say Deron G. Johnson, entrepreneur. I had to size my name up a little bit. I don't do Facebook because I don't got time to listen to everybody. I don't got time for that. I just got on TikTok. I'm not the most tech savvy guy ever, so I may see something and don't even open it up. That's just where I'm at. Yeah, I do have a film coming out this summer, Kingdom Reign. We had an awesome premiere last night, sold out 2 theaters. Wrote, produced, and starred in. And I got to see myself on screen last night, and I was so overwhelmed and anxious. This is really, really a good project. I'm not saying because I just wrote it. Just letting y'all know, right? A lot of hidden truths, and it was shot where I grew up, which was Wheaton, Maryland. Tacoma Park, Silver Spring area. So it was good to see a lot of people come out. I had no idea. So when you think people are not watching, they are watching, and they're listening. We come from not having internet, but word of mouth is light speed.
That's key.
Yes, it's coming out. Check it out. Kingdom Reign. The reign of a king is fallen. Right? REIGN. There it is.
My brother, Pic TV Network. I'm telling you, I'm so proud of you, man. You coming back. Matter of fact, we're gonna bring them back on a full 1-hour special on Pic TV Network. Now, anytime y'all need somebody to do some acting, I'll try.
I'm listening to you. I got an idea right now.
Do y'all hear that, America? Do y'all hear that, America?
Already.
Oh man. My wife is like, I'm gonna get some loving. I'm gonna get some loving. I'm telling my wife, did you hear this dude right here? He gonna write me a part in his movie. Jesus, thank you, Lord. Man, thank you, dog. We'll see you next time on 15 minutes. Thank you, everybody. all the fans around the world, everybody watching Pic TV Network. Hello, America. We have Queen Cotton on. Queen Cotton, tell them what you do.
Well, I am a producer. I work with a company in the DMV called Megamind Media. And we are an independent film Christian company that we believe that everything we do, we pray about it so that God can make it and put a blessing on it. You know, and the young lady that actually started the company, her and her brother-in-law, her name is Teresa Azarel Smallwood, started out writing books in 2004. Decided that she wanted to turn a lot of her books into movies. Started doing that with her brother-in-law Don Lee. So they both are owners of the Megamind Media, and so we've just been out here just teaming up and making movies.
God is intentional. Yesterday I was at the Black Chamber of Commerce event. They honored Taraji P. Henson, they had Kathy Hughes, and a whole bunch of other great folks who were on. And I met for the first time the makeup artist for Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, Derek, he was just amazing. And now I'm sitting with you, and you just shining like a beautiful light.
Thank you.
Tell everybody why you came up to DC tonight.
I came up to DC this evening because I have a friend by the name of Apostle Dr. Vera Howard. And she is also in entertainment. She is a talent manager, and she believes in prayer. And so she also believes that because there's so many of us out here that are in this entertainment world that are believers, that we need to come together, collaborate, and pray over the industry so that God can put his hands on it, but also to keep each other lifted. So tonight is a night of prayer with a lot of producers, writers, executives that are here praying, telling their stories, encouraging one another. Tomorrow will be a day where people can get a Q&A where we'll be on a panel, and people that will want to come in can sit down, talk, ask questions, and then there are also opportunities where people can actually pitch or just sell themselves. You know, if you're in the industry and you're wanting to be an actor or actress, you'll be able to give yourself an opportunity. Talk to some people that, that may see something in you. See what God sees in you, because that's the real key.
Yeah, this is Smooth Cotton Queen, y'all. Smooth. Do y'all hear how she just flow with the words? It's like melting off butter, how she just flow. And to have you on my network, you've been watching me for a minute.
I know, this is just, it's amazing. I've been seeing him wherever I go, and he shows up. He's recording all the time. So I was used to like, what is going on with him that he got this out everywhere, And he got to have the best seat in the house because he want to be able to see everything. But it's an honor for me tonight to really know what you do, because I didn't know that.
And you heard the story of Brenda.
And I heard the story of his sister Brenda. So. You never know. That's the whole thing. Your story is your story. And the key is never allow somebody else to tell your story, because they'll tell the story that they want other people to believe instead of telling the true story. You don't want anybody to tell you to, who you need to be or how you need to be, because you'll always have to live your life the way they want you to.
Yeah. So,
for me, hearing the story about your sister and all the things that, you're just honoring her. So now it takes on a whole different meaning when I see you.
Yeah.
Because I now attach Brenda to everything you're doing. And the fact that you think enough that this is who I am and this is who I'm going to be because your sister did something for you that nobody will ever be able to take from you. And because of the relationship, you had now decided that you're going to spend your life just trying to let her light still shine.
There you go. I believe when people leave this planet, God allows us to stay here to continue the legacy.
Yes.
Just like Jesus Christ, we're still extending his body by keeping it going. And when my sister passed away in the midst of COVID, and I always give my love to everybody who lost loved ones in the midst of COVID, suddenly, I talked to Brenda Saturday, she was gone on Sunday.
Yeah.
We were just like this.
Yeah.
I have 5 sisters. She was the first one to leave this planet. So I will never get over my sister, and I will never let her legacy end. That's why I do Pic TV Network. It's Brenda who keeps me going, to energize me, to keep me focused on why am I doing this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But when I see you sitting here, and you gotta give a shout out to your pastor too, First Baptist.
I know. That is Pastor John K. Jenkins Sr., the one and only.
They had some plays over there too. His son was doing the play.
Yes. So Josh and Jimmy, they do plays. They also, Megamind also produced their first movie called Sinners Wanted, and then Jimmy is about to, produce another movie this year, but he's also done documentaries. He's done a lot of things, and they're very creative, Josh and Jimmy. So they really, what I love about them, they take the stories in the Bible and make them reality for today.
Wow, y'all hear that?
So they don't just tell stories, all the little crazy hip hop stuff. They actually take stories from the Bible that you can relate to and they create it for modern day times. But if none of you all understand or know, we are in modern day times based on biblical principles back in the day of A, B, and BC. But we sit here and we act like everything we're going through is new. No, the Bible is actually the guide of life. Because everything we are all dealing with, somebody in the Bible went through it.
That's true. That's true.
Death, life, birth, crazy, mental, without, poor, rich,
everything.
All of that.
Everything.
That's in the Bible. That's your guide. So when you talk about, I don't know, read the Bible.
It's right there.
Because you're going to read a story and you be like, I'm living that right now.
Going through the Job experience.
Exactly, right now. So it's nothing that we do or we're doing that's God, he didn't know it was happening. He already knows. So if he already knows, our job is to stay focused on what he knows.
Yeah.
Because when we get out of line with what he's telling us, then things don't go right. Just the fact I'm still sitting here like tripping because your story is you do it for your sister. Nobody knows that. We see you all the time.
Yeah.
But this is the first real conversation to know that the real reason for this
is Brenda.
And the blessing is that Brenda gave you a gift.
There you go.
Even after death.
There you go. And I love my sister so much, and I ask God, take all this TV shows, commercials, everything I got from Pic TV Network, give my sister back for 1 hour. Just give me Brenda back. Because that's part of my life.
Yeah.
People look at me and say, how you do TV shows, commercials? It's Brenda, y'all. It's my sister. And she knows now. She knows the real deal. Now let's talk about one more thing before you close.
Okay.
I've never been on a TV set where shooting was, or movie set shooting. I have 100 short films on YouTube, and I've never been in a setting where they do real feature films. But somebody's going to change that in May, right?
Oh, yeah, in May. We're going to get it changed.
My birthday is May the 20th.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can change that. I think, whenever, it's like this, whenever you ask God for something, he does it.
It took me 62 years. 62 years. I mean, man.
Yeah.
Lord, that will be my first studio shooting with you.
But that's how God does things. He will do things. And, it's like this. We do a lot of stuff with interns at Bowie State. Wow. And so they come on as interns and they work with us, because they know what they want to do. But also it's like you learn the business when you're doing the below the line level jobs, because now you can see how things absolutely operate. Everybody wants to be a producer. Everybody wants to be a director. Everybody wants to be the first AD. But the reality, to learn a position and to really understand what you really have a passion for, is to do some of the things that you're not used to doing. And once you do that, then guess what happens? Whatever's on the inside, God starts birthing out. So now I got a direction. I understand what it's going to take. I can get people that can mentor me or encourage me, because the industry, I've been doing entertainment since I was a kid. Wow. So So it's not that I'm just now getting back, but in 2019, the Lord said, I'm going to restore your childlike faith. I'm going to restore the dreams that you had and the things you asked me. My thing for me when I was around 7 or 8 is, Lord, I wanted to be an EP in producing. I wanted to be a voice for God, that when people see me, they see him. I wanted to be able to pray for the people that are coming around in entertainment, because I understand and knew what it takes. And I also understand and saw the ugly side. So it wasn't a thing that I was just wanting to be this because it's just something to do, but because when you see people and the things that they're going through, you want to make sure that you're not going to be the person that people look at and say, oh, you didn't do that. Or you said this and you did something else. You want your words to be your words. You know, a lot of things we learned growing up as kids is that, hey, integrity is big, but you only got 2 things that'll last. Your name and your word. And if any of those go sour, then you sour. So you always want to maintain that, and that's what I've always done. I believe that my name stands for something, but I also know that my words means more to people when I'm doing what I'm supposed to than me just saying something to get rid of somebody or to just stroke their ego. We stroke enough egos, you know, but when a person's down, how you pick them up?
There you go.
A word can speak life.
There you go.
You know, when they don't know what to do or don't know where they're going, what do? You speak a word. A word starts providing. God gives you resources. You on the move, now things are happening.
Yeah.
So what happens to a lot of people, we get stuck because we want to see and be over there. First of all, anything in my past ain't never paid a bill, so it's gonna stay right there in the past. I don't have time to wait for that. I don't have time to sit back and regurgitate what happened. You know, if God wanted things to happen then, it would have happened, but every little step we take, there is something behind it that boosts you and keeps you going. And then eventually you get to where God said, this is exactly where I intended for you to be. The road was not easy. It don't feel good. You want to cry. You want to be mad. You want to cuss. You want to do all of that. But at the end of the day, if I trust you, Lord, you won't let me fail.
The smooth cotton queen, folks. I named her that because she has what it takes like butter. You hear when she's flowing like that? I'm telling you, this woman of God has a gift. And I can't wait for you to come back on Pic TV Network. Want to thank our friends for WBGR bringing us in. I see my brother back there just keeping it going, everybody. Tim keeping it going. And you an angel. You know that?
I'm God's angel.
You're God's angel.
Thank you.
And you bless me. You've been watching me. You never know who's watching. Y'all see this,
Never
y'all?
know.
This lady been watching me every time I go with my camera. She been watching me.
Yeah.
And now I'm watching her on Pic TV Network. Until next time, everybody. Thank you.
The emergence of Roku TV as an open streaming platform has revolutionized the way consumers engage with video content. As a pioneer in the United States, Roku has rapidly expanded its reach globally, placing it at the forefront of the streaming age. Excitingly, the Pic TV network now offers an opportunity for fans, partners, and business managers to be featured on the big screen. Imagine being seen in barbershops, nail salons, bars, restaurants, clubs, churches, college dorms, sport areas, hotels, and even airports. With Roku TV, anyone with a Roku can witness your presence. The Pic TV network boasts a range of channels including fitness and health, sports, food, gospel life, spotlight, and many more. To explore this incredible opportunity further, I encourage you to reach out to the Pic TV helpline at 202-505-2837. Dr. David Evans, the esteemed TV host and founder, warmly welcomes you to become the next Pic TV network sensation. Don't miss out on this chance to shine.
spotlight is shining bright today on Kazon. Brother, how you doing, man?
Doing great, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
From the DMV, right?
Absolutely.
Tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Name is Kazar Coleman. I'm a multi-award winning independent filmmaker, author, shoe designer, have my wine, and guess what? I founded the first Maryland Black Film Festival.
Whoa! I was there last year.
That was it, brother.
Wow.
That was me.
Man, it's a small world. You never know who God gonna let you run into,
Yeah.
man. You know, we here with my friends at WBGR and Roku and we're Pic TV Network collaborating and coming together.
Okay.
And man, just to hear your story, man, tell everybody about what got you into where you are today.
Ooh. So I started about 18, 19 years ago. Started as a background extra, right? Spent about 6 years trying to master the craft of acting.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't try to be a director or anything. But I just wanted to learn acting.
Right.
Right. And really, that was because I was looking for something else to do. Coming off a divorce, I need to reinvent myself.
Okay.
That's how I did it.
Okay.
Worked with every production company around here in the DMV. Worked with Anthony Commodore, Mitch Crater, and some folks back in those days. One of the things that got me into producing my own stuff was the lack of professionalism.
Correct.
And content.
Correct.
Right. And I spent way too much time in it to not get what I needed to put myself to the next level.
Right.
So I started my own company at the time, which was Kazar Productions. Right. Started writing and producing and directing.
Woo.
I didn't know anything about the editing and the behind the scene camera work.
Right.
Right. I learned it. I learned it real quick when they didn't want to listen to what I told them to do as far as my editing and tried to edit me on my own film.
Right.
I said, okay, we're not going to do that. So I'm not going to say I tried to be a master or jack of all trades, but I mastered the entire process.
Woo.
Only so I can understand when they were messing up or how to push them to the next level. Right. So from that, I directed, written and directed about 19 feature films.
Woo!
Right,
Name some of those films.
Gehenna, Darkness Unleashed, Zeke the Awakening, Ruby. What's another one is Road Ash. It's a whole bunch of them. But those are some, they're like faith-based films. Even the Gehenna, which is a scary movie, right?
Right.
I scare the hell out of people. But the thing is, I do that because that's my passion. It's what I learned to do. I've been doing it consistently. I try to, because these folks paved the way for me.
Right.
I don't disrespect them.
Right.
I understand that. I give them their props. But I also try to bring some other people behind me and teach them. Right, so I do mentorships and that kind of things. I teach the master classes.
Wow.
Right, but that's just what I do. And film festivals, submitted about 50, won about 25.
Woo!
Right, that's just grace of God, brother. But also know a lot of folks that does, and they're not getting feedback and that kind of thing. So I launched Maryland Black Film Festival to create education and opportunities.
Yes, sir.
And when I opened that up, the stuff that came in was remarkable.
Yeah.
It was remarkable. And, we just posted the pictures out, and to see the folks, the expression of the filmmakers, it was like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I knew it was bigger than me.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm proceeding to continue that.
I think this is a moment in history where, you doing things faith-based in Maryland Black Film Festivals, man. Those who are watching right now, this is a special presentation on the Pic TV Networks, shining bright today. Cause I'm just excited, man, to meet you, man.
Same here, bro. Same here.
God is so good, man, and He brings people together for the right timing. And we're looking for some great people to come on my network.
Right.
We have an on-demand movie channel, sports channel, cooking channel. Can you cook?
I'm a good orderer.
Do y'all hear that, America?
Hey, listen. Like I said,
we can order.
I do what I gotta do, right? That's awesome.
Yeah, man, and it's just amazing, man. I'm so happy to be here today with Miss Howard allowing us to come. What do you think about the new actors and those who come in to get a shot?
Today, well, they're getting a shot and they get, like I said, education and opportunity. They've been educated from the panel, right? And those who really, really want to learn are going to listen. But you never know. It's about them, the timing. It's me myself with productions that I'm planning to do. I'm going to be looking for stuff, right? And I'm not going to necessarily give it away when I do.
Right.
But the thing is, some of these folks we're already familiar with.
Right.
So we follow their work. I follow their work. And just because I know their work doesn't mean I won't keep on roll.
Right.
Because, what I find is some actors do not push themselves past the comfort zone.
Right.
And that's what I'm looking for, people that can go past the comfort zone. Because when some of the stuff that I'm writing and when I'm directing them, I want to be able to push them without them saying, okay, I can't do this.
Right.
No, if I need you to have blood coming out of your mouth, have blood coming out of your mouth. And if you can't do that, then I'm not going to pick you. So you got to be open.
Man, that's beautiful. And what I love about your spirit, man, because, you can meet somebody and then you can tell where they have egos, they get bigger than the room, man. But just down to earth, man, to see you. I know another Gio Nelson, he's out there doing some great things like you, man, helping people and giving people a shot.
You got to get past yourself, man. It's like I quoted on a couple of networks, it's always opportunities for other people, and you got to bring people along with you and push them up as well. So you don't necessarily, it doesn't have to be about you all the time. I got a television show, Spotlight, Keys on Spotlight of the Month. It's a Spotlight them.
Wow.
Right, so.
Man, that's big, Doc. Tell everybody how they can get in contact with you.
How can you find me on social media? I am kzcoleman.com or Kzar Coleman Facebook and any other network, any other social media network platform.
This would not be your last time you coming on my network, Pic TV Network. We're going to do a full 30-minute interview. Y'all got to see his shoes, y'all. I'm telling you, this man got some shoes.
I forgot to tell you, I'm a shoe designer too, brother.
Y'all hear that? He got the boss shoes on. I'm scared to even show it to y'all, America, because he got some beautiful shoes on, and I love his spirit. I was downtown at the Black Chamber of Commerce event this week, and they were honoring Taraji, Kathy Hughes, and a lot of great women.
Yeah.
And I was there, and I met for the first time Oprah Winfrey's makeup artist, Dirk. We was real cool, down to earth people. And you can be big, but not have a big head, Doc.
Listen, Film Festival, Black Film Festival, we honored Kathy Hughes last weekend with the Lifetime Achievement Award. She had a representative come and receive it. So, yeah.
Man, that's big. So when I come to the festival, you gonna have me a seat?
But I'll put you in the front.
Did y'all hear that, America? Look, I'm going to tell my wife, now y'all watch that. This is the man. He said he going to have Dr. Evans a seat.
I'll get you in the front. Don't get nervous, though.
I ain't get nervous. Thank you.
Appreciate
God bless you.
Hello, my friend. My name is David Evans, president of Pic TV Network. Listen, I want you to come on the Pic TV Network to showcase your talent, showcase your products, or just be on one of our channels to feature you and what you do. Pic TV Network is on Roku, the #1 streaming device in the world. People are watching these products all over the world, and they can see you. Pic TV is the place to be. So I'm going to show you how to turn on the Pic TV Network on your Roku TV or the Roku stick right now. Watch this. So the first thing you want to do if you want to turn on the Pic TV Network on your Roku stick or Roku TV is to take your Roku stick, right? And you're going to push that home button on the right, okay? That home button is going to show you how to turn on your home on all of your channels, right? It's going to take you right there. The next thing I want you to do is scroll down to the search bar. The search bar allows you to find out what's in your television, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take that search bar and you're going to put in the word the, T-H-E. Then you're going to put a space in between right there. You're going to separate the words. You're going to put in Pic, P-I-C. Once you put in Pic, then you're going to put another space. Then you're going to put TV. And there it is. It's going to pop up right on your screen right there. Once you see that, all you're going to do is push OK 3 times right there in the middle. OK 1 time. What's going to happen is going to open that app. You're going to push OK the 2nd time. It's going to open that app. And then next thing you know, you're going to see the Pic TV network pop up on your television. Open the guide. Don't worry about the channels or on demand. Open the guide. Push OK again. So the next thing you're going to see is channels come up. Free channels. You're going to see our sports channels.
Mayweather Pacquiao, May 2nd, live on pay-per-view.
You're going to see our music channels. You're going to see our Prime Live channel. You're going to see the Pic TV network, Pic TV network now live. You're going to see Gospel Life on the Pic TV network. You're going to see our on-demand channel on the Pic TV network, our Pic TV network home channel. You're going to see the Pic TV network fitness channel. You're going to see the brand new Pic TV Plus channel. All these channels are on your television already on the Pic TV network. Now, you're going to love it when you want to talk about selling your products or services. You're going to be on Pic TV network. What's the TV network you're going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
What's the TV network you're going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
What's the TV network you're going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
TV network you're going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
TV network you're going to be watching?
Pic TV Network.
TV network you guys going to be watching?
The Pic TV Network.
Happy man. What's the TV network y'all going to be checking out?
The Pic TV Network.
Pic TV Network.
Let's go.
David Evans.
As many as I can. Shout out. Oh man, I just had it. I had it. It was just right on the tip of my tongue. But please, definitely.
This is everybody. Let's put everybody. Let's say everybody.
Shout out everybody. Seriously, anybody that I'm in contact with. If you help me out or just something, just shout you out, man. I really appreciate you.
I'm so proud of you, man, and the work that you're doing and changing the game, man. You know, that it's not about just out there trying to get it for yourself, but you're helping others.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, that's big, man. How did you feel? Because we here in the DMV, and there's a casting, directors, actors, producers, the last 2 days of being here. Shout out to Queen Howard. When you seen them coming in, Doc, how did you feel when you seen them coming in doing their thing?
Definitely, I felt, I definitely know that I'm on the path that the Lord has for me, because it is to open up these opportunities for people not to have to sell out and do crazy stuff in order to get to the top, but you know, they can do it God's route. They don't have to sell out, compromise their morals, and then give glory to Jesus Christ, you know, making him famous. So,
man, you know, you're the last man standing. We interviewed 21 actors, directors, producers here today on Pic TV Network. I've been doing this for the last 2 days, y'all. And I feel good. The more I do, the stronger I get. You know, I got that a second adrenaline pushing in you now. And I'm so proud of you, man, because when I seen you walking around, man, I was like, who is this dude, man? He just walking around like an average person, man. Just,
yes.
But, Doc, you have got all these movies out.
Oh, glory to God. And nothing but the Lord Jesus Christ.
Wow. Y'all got to check his movies out soon as we get off of this interview. Doc, tell them how they can see it again.
Go to Tubi. If you got a smart TV, you got the Tubi app right there on the smart TV. If you got your computer, go to tubitv.com. If you got your smartphone, download the Tubi app, okay? You don't even need an account. Just go watch The Wages of Sin.
The Wages of Sin.
Watch A Mother's Daughter.
A Mother's Daughter.
And watch The Keys of the Kingdom.
The Keys of the Kingdom.
Those movies will bless your life.
And you wrote, direct, produced all of those movies?
Correct.
Now, you know, I've never been in a movie before, man. I've never even been in a set with his directors, producers, and all those folk, man. My dream is to please help me come in that door one day.
Oh, right now. No. I've heard of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but I've never heard of one day. So We in the now. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you said that.
Did y'all hear that? He gonna bring me on this set. Now, I don't know. I just want to come in and watch, man.
Okay.
And if you need somebody to do something, I don't mind, picking up a little scene. But, man, that's
absolutely,
awesome.
Absolutely. Yep. And matter of fact, shout out to them Gibson. They filming a new TV series for All Black, and they're always looking for extras and things like that. So
Man, you the man, Doc. This dude is the man right here, y'all. America, Pic TV Network. Doc, how you feel? This is my network on Pic TV Network. How do you feel coming and seeing the president of a network bring you on?
Humble. Definitely humble.
Wow. Wow. Man, this is huge, man. And I'm looking to hear from my brother. We're going to be bringing them back on a part 2 interview on Pic TV Network in our studios, man. God bless you.
God bless you. I appreciate it.
I let the soap brother handshake, too. Come through one more time. 1, 2. There's a thumb up here.
You got it. Look, you got to click the thumb. So you got to put your hands back and click the thumb on.
Thank you, everybody. Network world. We're here with my brother Shaka. He's going to tell you about what he's doing, what's popping and rocking. This is big on Pic TV Network world right here. Come on, Shaka, tell him.
First of all, I appreciate the opportunity to be on Pic TV. We talked before.
Yes,
I was
sir.
really looking forward to being on here. So this is an honor for you, an honor for me to have to be on here. You have me on here. Thank you so much. I've just been working, I've been up and working hard. We just got finished wrapping a Christmas bonus, which we started shooting in December. We wrapped on February 24th. It's a beautiful holiday film, a family film from ages 8 to 85. You can come out and see it. We addressed the cervical cancer rate in African American women, which is a 50% mortality rate if you're diagnosed with cervical cancer. So we wanted to bring awareness to that, as well as bring awareness to the need for after-school music programs. We talk a little bit about, go-go music, and then second chances at love. So there's some beautiful love stories. There's some love stories for people in their 60s. There's some love stories for people in their 30s. And it's just an all-around family film. So we just wrapped a Christmas bonus. You all can be looking for that coming out. I'm going to premiere it and do a local premiere in July, and then it'll be out on all of the platforms this holiday season around Thanksgiving.
Man, this is one of the best days of my life, folks, on Pic TV Network. I've been praying to God that I would be able to come on a movie set or be in this movie studio and chocolate. You're going to help me do that,
This
right?
is it, because we'll be back. I'll be back up filming. I'm doing a movie called I Value this spring, so that'll be coming out. And we definitely will invite Pic TV on. I promise you, we're going to give you the exclusive.
You going to let me do a role or something?
I'm going to get you a role.
Did y'all hear that, America?
I'm going to get you a role.
Did y'all hear that,
America? I've never done that before. I've never cast it live.
I feel goosebumps, man. I shot 100 short films with my cameraman. I had COVID, and I said, Lord, I want to do something for you. And I just shot with nature, man.
Okay.
So on all those on YouTube, but I've never been in a full feature movie, man.
Well, you're about to be in one.
Did y'all hear that, America?
It's a lot.
And let me tell my wife. Now, I'm gonna get some good loving, It's gonna be on the big screen. Yes, sir. Doc, I'm just excited, man. Tell them, you're an executive producer, director, have films. Talk about some of the movies you already got popping.
Right, so most recently, I was in a film called Million to One, which I produced along with Harold Jackson III, and I was also an actor in that film. We shot that over about 10 to 12 days in Prince George's County. And that film was just recently nominated for Best Feature Film at Martha's Vineyard African American Film Festival. It was nominated for Best Feature Film at the Independent Film Festival and at the American Black Film Festival in Miami last year. So that's something recently that you can see on Apple TV, on Amazon Prime, on Aspire TV if you have cable networks. I'm also in Once Upon a Time in the District. I'm in Hush Season 2, so you can check me out on there. I have a really great scene in there. So I was really excited. Shout out to Octech Production. Coming up, The Novelist will be coming out, Starting Over Blues. Bye for Now, a lot of different things. But if you Google me, Shaka Balamani, Balamani, you can see a lot of my films. I believe I have over 9 different films on Tubi right now. Shout out to Six Hearts, One Beat. That is my directorial debut. It is on Tubi now from 2013. So something that was in Walmart and Blockbuster is on Tubi. So it's a blessing.
Man, you doing it, man, and you doing it big, boss. I mean, when I saw you on that stage at the Boytown Center, man, you gotta give a shout out to Gil Nelson.
Yeah,
man.
yes, Gil and Pam Nelson. Shout out to them. Thank you. I was just with Gil last night on Conspirators on set. Shout out to Crystal Gibson and Howard Gibson, the Gibsons. They're doing amazing things. But yes, Gil is a phenomenal director. And I really appreciated my time. That was a beautiful, beautiful weekend shooting that on stage. Yes, the weekend. Jam-packed, man. So a blessing. Shout out to Gil.
Man, I love you, man. You know, I was just waiting for God to hook us up again, man. Yes, and I never thought this would be the night that I'll be or get to solicit the opportunity to be on the big screen, man.
I'm humble.
Tell everybody, man, how it is for you to stay under that radar, being ego, edging God out, man, and still be you. Cause you cat they may see in the Walmart and not be showering down like Tyler Perry or Steve Harvey, man. You just a regular.
I just feel like I've always followed my passion, and so creating your own lane, it's been difficult. I mean, to be honest with you, if I really wanted to go for it and be famous, I probably would have sold out a long time ago, but I stuck to my guns. I did youth advocacy films. People weren't rushing to the movie theaters to go see films about the high school dropout rate in America or teen domestic violence. That wasn't popular for trying to get picked up, but it was something that was on my heart. And so if you believe that, God's put it on your heart, you just have to follow your dreams. And what that ended up doing was opening doors for me. And, I ended up being at places like the White House because of the fact that I was running around the entire nation trying to get national declarations of days of nonviolence because I was watching what was going on in the DMV. I was seeing that it was dangerous for my mom to go to the store without being carjacked, or people can't go out to dinners without worrying about if their car gonna be out there or just their safety. And just what were young people going through, the disconnect. And so I just wanted to talk about that and continue to bring up these kind of things that young people are going through. And so I feel like sticking to my guns has allowed me to continue to be humble, continue to be focused, because outside of it, it's a lot of noise, it's a lot of pressure, it's a lot of distraction. But at the end of the day, I feel like we need inspiration. We need feel-good movies. You remember that feeling. You see a movie like Karate Kid, and you look out, you were like vibrating off of the walls, And so I want to continue to create art in that manner. And I feel like it's important and it's needed. And so we go through enough in life, enough adversity that I feel like if I have an opportunity to say anything to the world, I want to let them know that it's going to be all right. Just hang in.
Man, you got it, man. And that's why Pic TV Network, when I created this network, I said, we're going to do something different. First of all, we're going to do inspiration because we got to bring God in.
Yes.
Then we got to bring information because we need to be informed. Then we got to have education with doctors, lawyers. Then we got to have entertainment. I put that last in 2020 when I created this network. But I never thought that God will allow me to meet people like you, man, and Jill, and when I met Megan Good last year, I was over in California visiting my son. Down to earth. Everybody don't have an ego. I met one of the cats he's playing on Bel Air. We were out there last year, and I met him. Just down to earth people, and just because you're in Hollywood don't have to be in you.
That's right.
And just because you're on the big screen, that don't mean you have to have a big head.
That's right.
You know?
Absolutely.
And it means so much, you know, when I see brothers like this who doing this thing, man, and, you know, we cross paths and cross paths again. And this night is history on Pic TV Network. Y'all been watching me for the last 3 years. This is history. This is one of the biggest nights in the history of Pic TV Network. But this brother is doing it, man.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And that motivation, it lives in me forever.
Man, and you gotta give a shout out to some of the family members, man. Come on.
Well, shout out to everyone from Collective TV, from A Picture House. First of all, thank you to my wife and my kids who have supported my dreams.
There you go.
A Christmas bonus is starring my daughter, 15-year-old Legend Balamani. So she's been an actor since she was 2 years old in the DC Black Theater Festival. And now 13 years later, this is her first lead role in a movie. So I'm very proud of her. Just thank you to my unit production manager. She's here tonight. Nikki Fraser Curry. Thank you to my script supervisor. She's here tonight. Thank you to Olivia Koo. I appreciate you. Just thank you to everyone that supported. Thank you to Pic TV. Thank you to Gil Nelson, Pam Nelson. And just thank you to everyone in the DMV Arts. I appreciate you all. Like I said, just keep the dream alive. Keep continuing to create your own lanes. Continue to have faith.
Doug, tell them how they can get in touch with you one more time.
Sure. So the number one way that you can follow what's going on with me and get in touch with me is go to my Instagram page, which is Shaka, C-H-A-K-A, the actor. Shaka the actor.
That's it, folks. Y'all heard it here on Pic TV Network. Exclusive. Shout out to my man Shaka. It's big. The spotlight is shining here big on Pic TV Network. We come together again. Peace out.
I want y'all to check out Pic TV Network. That's right, Pic TV Network. It's on Roku. This is dope. They also started the brand new Coaching World channel. So if you are a content provider, you are a young business with an opportunity to build a platform where you can have your own show, do some programming, check out Pic TV Network on Roku and also grow a business. Go and see them now. See the content, see what they have to do, learn something, check them out, all right? Pic TV Network, that's what I'm talking about. I'll holler.
The emergence of Roku TV as an open streaming platform has revolutionized the way consumers engage with video content. As a pioneer in the United States, Roku has rapidly expanded its reach globally, placing it at the forefront of the streaming age. Excitingly, the Pic TV Network now offers an opportunity for fans, partners, and business managers to be featured on the big screen. Imagine being seen in barbershops, nail salons, bars, restaurants, clubs, churches, college dorms, sport areas, hotels, and even airports. With Roku TV, anyone with a Roku can witness your presence. The Pic TV Network boasts a range of channels including fitness and health, sports, food, gospel life, spotlight, and many more. To explore this incredible opportunity further, I encourage you to reach out to the Pic TV helpline at 202-505-2837. Dr. David Evans, the esteemed TV host and founder, warmly welcomes you to become the next Pic TV Network sensation. Don't miss out on this chance to shine.
It's the biggest. You know what I'm talking about? She want the audio. She want the audio.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm your host, Izumi, and we are reporting live from Los Angeles, California, and we are on Pic TV Network on Roku TV. And if you're not tuning in right now, you better tune in because you do not want to miss the latest and hottest indie music videos, fashion, celebrity news, interviews, and so much more for you guys that we're going to bring a home for all indie artists and all genres of music. So we are the streets, we are the culture, and we are the content. Stay tuned, Roundtable TV.